guys, guess what? It's that time of year. Let's get going here. Alright, hope you all guys had a good winter and vacation or whatever else. So, guess finally after a long wait here, you can finally start going on international updates on how to build a rat rod. Alright, well, it was a bit hairy getting out here to Wyoming, but made it, and had an emergency situation happen, but made it still just fine. So got here just fine, so I guess we can get going here. So alright, got it parked here, you know. Since it's been sitting outside now, the frame's starting to rust, so now it's starting to really look like a rat rod, which is really nice. Sorry for the wind. That's the state. I mean, it's constant wind. You never hardly ever get a calm day, so just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. So, alright, I guess we're gonna have to explain now what I'm first gonna do here. As you can see, I got my front end set up. Alright, so I guess that's the first thing I'm gonna start doing here is work on the front, and hopefully I can have it on in the next couple of days here, or a week or two, I suppose, 3 weeks. So I guess here I'll explain what I got going on here right now. Alright, I got my mounts, my bolt-on and bolt-offable mounts that I'm starting to make here. I think I showed you these, showed you guys these last time. Can't remember, but I'm just gonna now design a mount that'll hold this spring up, probably about an inch higher, and allow it to, you know, be able to move. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna use a chunk of 2x4 over here and just cut at an angle, and just, it's hard to explain right now, but you know, I'll probably maybe make a picture unless I make it sooner than later, but you know, it's gonna be actually probably pretty good design. So yeah, it's probably gonna sit about, this is probably about what about right height's gonna be right now, other than the spring going up about another inch. But then again, it's going to come back down when you compress the spring, but probably about another inch too. So overall, it's probably about where it's going to be overall, especially as far as the whole entire setup here. So taking a bunch of measurements here, and I got some shocks here that I bought just here, and I got to figure out now a way to get them mounted. I think what I'm going to do with these is either I'll just come off from here and go onto here and have it just pointing upward, so it'll stick out very high, but you know, who cares? Or have it come here and go at an angle onto here. I don't know yet, so I'll just have to figure it out. I'll just have to drop some pictures and look. Either way it'd work, I suppose. It just depends on what looks better. So I'll probably end up going from here to here, just because then it flows with the frame, so it's not, you know, sticking out like a sore thumb when you're looking at it in front of it. So as far as mounting this on to the frame, I'm just going to have a chunk of 2x4 coming up here to about, it'll be about 9 inches above right here. I also have another chunk of 2x4 here going up 9 inches. The one in the back here is just going to be for support. And then I'll probably even put a strap or a piece of plate steel from here to here also for support, so you know, it can't ever break ever. And then obviously just be a chunk of 2x4 coming out from, you know, at the top of the 9 inches, I think would be out to here. Actually be 7 inches, my bad, it'd be 7 inches, I think. It'd be 9 inches tall overall with that chunk of 2x4 coming across right to here. You know, then I'll just U-bolt this on, drill holes to the piece of 2x4 that comes out to here. You know, drill it out on both sides and put U-bolts, and that'll hold that on. Then yeah, then once I make the mounts for this, it'll be it'll be suspended, so that'll allow for flex. You know, it'll just allow for flex. So, and the shocks, I'll just have to figure out later how to design a mount for it, but I think we got a good idea. It's getting windier. Let's see what else. Then, like I said, I think last time I mentioned, I'm gonna cancel out these holes here, just get rid of them, but instead drill a hole from here to here, so the heim joints have stick out, and then just drill a hole here and bolt the heim joint in here, and then just bolt bolt the other end into here, so that allows for flex. And I can't remember if I explained last time that I had to change the rear setup because this is not going to fly. I'll have to cut this off probably right about here, weld a plate steel at the end of it, drill a hole, bolt the heim joint in, and then just have the heim joint bolt right through here, so really there's not going to be too much modification. Then obviously that'd pretty much be it for the rear end except for the sway bar, which I still haven't really came up with an idea yet, or at least a permanent idea. I got a good idea, but you know, I'll have to see on it. So yeah, hopefully it won't take too long. Oh great, it's starting to rain now too, even when the sun's out. So, which ain't, you know, that's kind of normal here. I mean, considering that 4 days ago we had snow, when back at home, which is a higher latitude, they had like 90 degrees, so whatever. So anyways, I also, for the steering box here, I guess I'll go over it now. Luckily, actually I think I might be able to use a different one. This guy here that I got my truck at, hi, let's see. Sorry about that, got hung up for a minute, more like an hour, but anyways, so where was I? Oh yeah, steering box. I can't remember what I was talking about exactly, but the steering box, you know, I kind of beat the crap out of it by accident, and it's a solid shaft, so it's kind of goofy and not very great. But over there, that red pickup box in the background there, it's still on the original frame. It's got the same, it's the Mazda truck, it's got the exact same steering box as this, except for it's a shorty shaft. It ends right there, so I think that, I'm pretty sure I was talking about steering when I last left off. Well anyways, I'm telling you that now I guess, but so then I could probably reposition this a little bit, might even leave it the same, but I could do lots of different stuff, but so guess what else? Oh, I also got headers for this engine. Yeah, they're gonna look nice, and yeah, really look nice. They're nice black ones. Got them really cheap actually. So, well, I think that's about it for now. I mean, it's finally great to finally be able to start working on this, and you guys will probably be finally happy that finally getting this going again. So hopefully within maybe the next month. Definitely a month and a half, I should have this front end all pretty much put together. So I really can't see too much more before I get this front end on. But yeah, I'll start drawing up the mounts on paper probably, and I think I'll start marking up steel tomorrow and be able to start working, start cutting stuff up, and then maybe this weekend, hopefully yeah, this weekend, I'll start welding stuff up. So yeah. I think I got the mount for the spring pretty much designed up. It's just a matter of making me mounts for the shock absorbers. Probably about the biggest thing I don't know, not quite sure yet about. So, but I ain't gonna worry about it now at this moment. But so, well, yeah, that's probably it for now. Hope I didn't miss anything during that little break. But anyways. Until next time, which probably within, probably next week I would imagine, if I get a lot of work done especially. I guess see you then, and I guess if you got any questions and stuff, and just write it up, and I'll also take some pictures here and post it on Car Domain. So, talk to you later.